Welcome to A Course in Miracles, the practice. Understanding is not necessary to apply these daily practices. As you practice this daily, understanding will come. Some of the exercises, all of which are simple, over the next 365 days, your mind will want to resist. Practice them anyway. And welcome to A Course in Miracles, the practice. Good morning and welcome to day 8 of A Course in Miracles, the practice. So here is practice 8. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This idea, of course, the reason why you only see the past. No one really sees anything. He sees only his thoughts projected outward. The mind's preoccupation with the past is the cause of the total misconception about time from which your seeing suffers. Your mind cannot grasp the present, which is the only time there is. It therefore cannot understand time and cannot, in fact, understand anything. The only wholly true thought one can hold about the past is that it is not here. To think about it at all is therefore to think about illusions. Very few minds have realized what is actually entailed in picturing the past or in anticipating the future. The mind is actually blank when it does this because it is not really thinking about anything. The purpose of the exercises for today is to begin to train your mind to recognize when it is not really thinking at all. While thoughtless ideas preoccupy your mind, the truth is blocked. Recognizing that your mind has been merely blank, rather than believing that it is filled with real ideas, is the first step to opening the way to vision. The exercises for today should be done with the eyes closed. This is because you actually cannot see anything, and it is easier to recognize that, no matter how vividly you may picture a thought, you are not seeing anything. With as little investment as possible, search your mind for the usual minute or two, merely noting the thoughts you find there. Name each one by the central figure or the idea it contains and pass on to the next. Introduce the practice by saying, I seem to be thinking about blank. Then name each of your thoughts specifically. For example, I seem to be thinking about name of a person, about name of an object, about name of an emotion, and so on, concluding at the end of the mind searching period with, but my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This can be done 4 or 5 times during the day unless you find it irritates you. If you find it trying 3 or 4 times are sufficient. You might find it helpful, however, to include your irritation or any emotion which the idea for today may induce in the mind searching itself. Okay. So this we do with our eyes closed. I seem to be thinking about how I want some scrambled eggs. But my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I seem to be thinking about all the packing I'm going to have to do to move, and where will I find the time? But my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I seem to be thinking about my client calls for the day, but my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. All right. Enjoy the practice and enjoy your day.